Welcome to VMI Wrestling Room, and we're excited about starting another season of wrestling here at VMI. We open up our season this Saturday with a dual meet up at Franklin and Marshall College up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and our troops are excited to get it going. We're having wrestle-offs tonight, so we've got about 12 matches, but probably projected lineup and participants in each one of the weight classes is as follows. All 10 young men that competed for us last year at the Southern Conference Championships are in our practice room right now. So we're excited, we're cautiously optimistic. We need to keep our best wrestlers on the mat, and hopefully we're going to do that, and it'll be another exciting season at the Thunderdome here. We've got 5 home dual meets that every one of them is going to be hard fought. We open up with NC State on January 14th, and we're going to have an alumni event Friday night, January 28th, when we host the Citadel. We're inviting all wrestling alums from the past to come to see what we've got to offer here, see what it's like to compete, reminisce, and we're excited about that event. But hope to see you come out. I'm sure when you spend an evening with us in the Thunderdome, you're going to want to come back. 125, we've got a fifth-year senior, Jonathan Pope. Jonathan's done an outstanding job here, not only on the wrestling team, but as a leader in the Corps. And he stuck around another year because, number one, he liked being at VMI so much, and number two, he wanted to see if he could win a conference title and get the NCAA championships in March. Backing him up will be a rat from South Carolina, Charles Gray, who broke onto the scene here, walked on our team, and had a very successful outing at the Citadel Open this year. On to 133 pounds. 133 will be another returning letter winner, Luke Todd, who is one of the hardest working young men in our practice room, no doubt about it. Luke is from New Kent County in Virginia, and we're excited about what he brings to the table, and he's got off to a real solid start here. Backing him up will be Hampton Reese from Dallas, Texas. We're excited to have Hampton in our practice room, and he's done a good job technically, and continues to work hard and improve each and every day. At 141 pounds, we've got a slew of wrestlers. We've got 2 returning letter winners there. David Yost, who was a junior, was one of our top wrestlers last year in returns, and again, he's shooting for nothing short of a Southern Conference Championship in early March. We also have Ryan Goodself's back with us. Ryan's from Orange, Virginia, and came here as a rat, matriculated with the class of 11, and took a 2-year mission, and has been in Brazil for 2 years now, and getting his feet wet here, back on the mat, and continues to improve and get his technique down each and every day. He's a very, very hard-working young man. We also have 2 freshmen, Ross Orler from the Pittsburgh area, and Sean Wilt from Maryland, who back up and support that cast at 141 pounds. At 149, we've got another 5th-year letter winner, Michael Long. Michael placed in the Southern Conference last year, and decided that he wanted to come back and give it one more shot. Again, his goal was to win a Southern Conference Championship in March and head to the NCAA tournament. We're excited to have Michael back. He's been one of the proven leaders on our team, and backing him up will be an exciting freshman of St. Christopher School in Richmond, Virginia, Rennie Marriage. Rennie's off to a great start. He's got 8 wins on the year already, and heck, we just broke December 1st today. So Rennie's off to a good start, and we feel like he's going to get a bunch more matches in for VMI this year. 157 pounds may be the only weight that we put a true freshman on the mat. Nick Emerson and Ted Gott will be battling it out at that weight class, 157, and with wrestle-offs tonight. I'm not a prognosticator, so I'm not going to pick a winner there, but I think it's going to be a good match between those two. They're both off to solid starts. At 165, our 57-pound letter winner from last year, and again, one of the leaders of our team, and one of the leaders in his class in the Corps is Joseph Munno. Joseph returns from a great Southern Conference tournament last year. He was third in the conference, moves up a weight. Joseph has put a lot of weight on, and most of that's come from the hard work that he's done in the weight room. But we're excited about what he brings to the table there, and again, Joseph's all about winning that championships, and winning that championship in the first weekend in March at the Southern Conference Championships. Backing him up will be a true freshman from Radford, Jay Clark. Jay's a proven winner and won a state championship on single A level from Radford, and he's done a good job. He's working hard, and he's getting better each and every day technically down here in the practice room. At 174, we've got a whole slew of wrestlers at 174. There'll be some wrestle-offs tonight. It'll be exciting. Matthew Brock returns. Matthew spent a lot of time on a varsity mat for us last year, and returns again. Evan Dill is a sophomore who came in third in the Southern Conference Championships last year as a true freshman. And then we've got Connor Black, who was our letter winner last year at 165. Connor had an operation on his shoulder in the springtime, and it looks like he's going to spend a redshirt year at VMI with us, although we're going to put him on a competitive mat here pretty soon when he gets okay from what's orthopedic. We also have a young man, Bryce Garrison, who transferred in, spent last year in the Rat Mass, and we hope to have him eligible in the second semester. So we've got a real solid group there at 174. Is probably the strongest weight class we have in our practice room right now. 184, a sophomore, John Dahmer, happens to be president of the class of 13. And he looks like he's going to be our starter at 184, although he's got a wrestle-off match tonight. But John's had a solid start thus far. He's won matches both at the Hokie Open and at Keystone Classic thus far this year, and we hope he toes the mark these last two dual meets before we get to exams. 197, senior Ronnie Ellsworth. Ronnie's been a solid starter for us for 3 years now, and Ronnie has placed in the last two tournaments he's wrestled. He won the championship at the NC State Open, and he was fifth up at the Keystone Classic, a real competitive tournament up at UPenn a couple weekends ago. And in heavyweight, we got another standby there. Guys, two-time Southern Conference champion Josh Wine just got in the practice room from off the football squad, where he was first team all Big South nose guard. So hopefully Josh will be first team football and first team wrestling this year when he toes the mark at the Southern Conference Championships that first weekend in March. Josh was preseason ranked in the top 20. Of course, there's been a bunch of tournaments in November, and Josh was on the football field during that time period, so he's lost a little bit of that, but I'm sure he'll get it back when he starts competing. We're also excited to have two more heavyweights in the practice room, which is something we haven't had in a long time. Andrew Embry's coming off the football squad, and we've got a young man from Houston, Texas, Juan Adams, who's really surprised this year. Won 2 matches up at the Keystone Classic, and I think he's got 5 pins on the year in this young season. So we're excited about Juan as well. Juan Adams from Houston, Texas.